welcome to the first post World Cup match report on Chelsea Chat. Hope you all had a good Christmas. And well, tonight was a little present, wasn't it? Because I wondered what sort of Chelsea would turn up. As it turns out, a very, very good one. All the players put a shift in. Only downside probably from the night was looks like another Reece James injury. I don't know if he's made of glass or what, but if we are going to challenge, we maybe need to see about getting another good top quality right back. Maybe this guy who plays for the Netherlands, Dumfries, isn't it? Maybe it's worth the investment, because I hate to say it with a lad so young, but Reece does seem injury prone, doesn't he? I don't know if they can sort him. I certainly hope so, because what a quality player he is. So yeah, tonight it was Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0. Could easily have been 6 or 7, and that's another downside to it. We got especially with the goal difference the way it is and our start to the season, we've got to start making these chances count. But that said, some of the build-up play tonight was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. First half, only one team in it really. I think they had one chance when we actually gave it away. I think Silva, probably any mistake he made all night, gave a ball across to Kepa, and once Zakaria lost it in midfield and it left us wide open. But other than that, some of the play was superb. Mason Mount was really on his game. He's shut the haters up for at least the next 12 hours. And Havertz, and you know I've been critical of him, but tonight he was on top form, the boy. He put a proper shift in, sort of showed us what he can do. Now, why can't he do that more often? Scored a good goal. It was alright, it was in front of him, but it was a difficult finish still. He was on the slide. Great ball in by Sterling, by the way, and good work from, again, that man Mount. Mount playing as a number 8, which I think is his position, really. The 10's not really his. He can play there, but I like to see him where he played tonight. And Zakaria being a good physical presence in that midfield, that allowed him time to skit about, do what he does best. You need a physical presence in there. I mean, Cover is a bit of one, but not like a unit, not like that Zakaria or back in the day a Ballack or an Essien or someone like that, someone that will really get stuck in. And Zakaria did that tonight. Lots of unnoticed, really. Lots of little bits of work where he got goal side, forced them wide, or robbed the ball off them. So I'll go straight into it. The team was Kepa in goal. At right back it was Reece James. We played a flat back 4 to start off with. In the middle there we had Koulibaly and Silva, and on the left Cucurella. When I saw the team, I thought, why is Lewis Hall not playing? I thought, well, it must be a back 4. It must be a back 4, because if it was a back 5, you'd pick Lewis Hall as a wing back all day, every day over Cucurella. But there you go. That was the back 4. In front of them, we had Jorginho. He didn't have a bad game tonight. At the side of him, we had Zakaria. I think Zakaria actually dropped deeper than Jorginho sometimes. Glad had a good game. Gave the ball away 3 times, so I took some points off him, but he still had a good game for a Premiership debut. Pretty good. I thought he made us stronger. Just in front of them two, we had Mason Mount, and just in front of him, we had Pulisic on the left-hand side, Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side, and up front we had Kai Havertz. Chance after chance. Havertz proper on his game, Mount proper on his game. Sterling had a decent game tonight. Lots of hard work. Great assist for Kai Havertz's first goal, and Mount put the hard work in to start off his to start off his goal. It went out to Havertz. Lad's got a proper football brain on him. Turned round, played it back to Mount, and a lovely side-footed finish. Some of the interplay, as I say, absolutely sublime. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of style. Maybe, and that's what we need. That would have shut up Potter's haters for 6 hours at least. They'll be setting their alarms to get up early in the morning and start again. Right, he's had enough time. Let's get into him. You can't manage a big club. But yeah, we looked a proper team tonight. First time probably, apart from the Tottenham game, that we've looked like that this season. Working for each other, covering for each other. Silva at the back was superb, apart from that one cock up. Koulibaly was all right tonight. Kepa didn't have a lot to do, but he had one decent save in the second half where the guy had tried to beat him at the near post, and that was a good save too. Anyone else hear that on the footage? Anyone else hear someone shout out, "Kepa, you're shite"? I thought, crikey, someone's had a night off of Twitter to go and actually watch the team. But totally unnecessary. 2-0 up, but it just goes to show you some of the sad cases that we got supporting us now, doesn't it? Even at the ground. But I won't go negative. I'll just say it's looking very positive going forward, and I will score the team. I'll tell you what did make me laugh. 82nd minute, I think it was. They brought on, I know his second name was Dembele. Was it Sakiki? How old did Sakiki Dembele look? I've not looked up yet how old he is. He's probably about 26 or something. He looked like Bill Cosby's granddad. Didn't play like him. He was quite nifty, but that poor lad. I wonder, I bet when he was a baby he looked about 10 years old. But he brought him on, I thought, crikey, that's an old looking fella on the side. Anyone else think the same? Let me know. Probably be wine doing that to me. So yeah, we'll go straight for the scores. It was Kepa gets a 6. Didn't have a lot to do. What he did okay. Got a bad back pass given to him when that bloke shouted that out. He got a bad back pass given to him, and he cleared it. So I don't know what the shouting was for, but perhaps because they thought he dilly-dallied on it. Reece James was going to get a 7 until he went off, so he gets a 7. I hope he's alright. I hope it's not too bad. But as I say, we've really got to start thinking about a good quality right back that will fight for that place. By the looks of it, if Reece is going to get injured like he has over the last 2 years, then they're going to get a lot of games, aren't they? Koulibaly is going to get a 7. Silva gets Koulibaly won some good balls in the air tonight. Silva gets an 8. Cucurella gets a 6. There's a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. I'm not sold on Cucurella yet, I've got to be honest. And I liked him at Brighton, you lot know I did. But I don't know if it's the move to a bigger club that's affected him, but he don't look at home to me. Right, midfield. Jorginho had a decent game. Yeah, he gets a 7. Lots of good stuff. Looks to me as if he's trying to play it forward a bit more, but also takes the sting out of stuff. Yeah, Jorginho done all right tonight. Zakaria gets a 7.5. Would have got higher if he hadn't given the ball away 3 times in dodgy positions. Once, to be fair to him, it was a rubbish ball out of defence. But I'd have still run out the area. I'd have liked to have seen him go full Monty on it, double footed, not studs up, and tried to win that. It was pushed too far in front of him. But no, he had a very decent game. Mason Mount is my personal man of the match. He just edges Kai Havertz. So who was that woman on Amazon? Who was that woman that gave it to Sterling? I don't know what game she was watching. I have not got a clue what game she was watching, but it wasn't the same one as me. Sterling had a decent game. Still had a decent game. He gets a 7 from me. But Havertz and Mount, and probably Silva, best players on that pitch. Mount gets an 8.5 and he gets man of the match. Just edges Kai Havertz. If it was done on halves, Kai Havertz would have got it in the first half. Pulisic gets a 7.5. I thought he put a proper shift in. Unlucky not to score. Definitely pushed. Should have been a penalty. He had his shirt pulled and a bit of a push. But that referee, I think he had 2-0 down at Betfred's or something. And the linesman, there's one there where it should have been a corner, and he's looking right at it with Reece James. Reece James kicked it on the bloke. It went to Reece James, back onto the bloke and out. I reckon they had a little bit on the amount of corners and 2-0. I really do, because there were some wacky decisions in that game. Unless they're just inept and rubbish, I don't know. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They were just inept and rubbish, and the bloke in the VAR was too. Raheem Sterling's got a 7, and I'm going to give Kai Havertz an 8.5, the same as I give Mason Mount, because there weren't a lot between them. They were both absolutely excellent tonight. It's no coincidence that they were both involved in the goals. Won't bother scoring the subs, but when Aspie come on, done a good job. You're not going to get the same pace and the same offensive threat as you are with Reece, but he did a couple of really good things defensively, and he's a steady Eddie, isn't he? I never give him stick because you get 100% every time from him. And Potter tonight gets an 8. I thought they were right up for it, so they obviously were well motivated tactically, had it bang on, and when Bournemouth were really sort of coming at us, he made a couple of little tweaks. Basically moved Zakaria back maybe 10 yards, and if anyone else noticed, just to take the sting out. And the substitute. The game was won. We won it at a canter, really, even though they put a bit more pressure on in that second half. So that's it. I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight because I said it all, really. Let me know what you think. That's why I do these. Let me know the goods. Let me know what you didn't think was so good. And let me know what you agree and disagree with. Okay, thanks for watching. If you're watching but you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Please throw a like. That apparently really helps me out. And thanks for watching. And I shall speak to you after the Forest game up to Chelsea.